After I get done somskiing myself. Good morning, good morning. If everybody's ready for some poker, I know I am. Bit of a rough week on the felt here, for myself anyways. Nothing on my own fault, just some really bad runouts. So hopefully we can change that today. Ba-doop-a-doop. Just going to close the door. Got a couple minutes till our first tournament. Hopefully everybody enjoyed this week of the Rec Poker Podcast. I know we had TJ on talking about a little bit of health stuff, which was really good. Eating healthy and all that good stuff. I'm going to pull the stream up on my phone. I can see the chat a little easier. Usually what I do anyways. There we are. Nobody in here just yet, but that's why I like to come in a little bit early. Just like to come in a little bit early and get my head straight. We got about 6 minutes till our first tournament fires off. I get my rake back. I get my rake back from GG this week, and we've sold some action too. I have a little tiny bit of action left in the Sunday Turbo $5 that starts in 6 minutes. And then I got a Bounty Hunter 540 that we're playing in about 20 minutes. I have a little bit of action left in that. I think it's 15, 17% sounds right to me. So if anybody wants to jump in there. I did cap the action. So GG lets you sell the action, and then you can cap how much players can buy. So I did cap it. Just that saves one person from buying up all 30% or 25% of the tournament. So that's what we did. That's usually what I do on GG. I've been doing that for quite a while now. So even dating back to like the old streams over on Twitch, I would usually cap the action at a certain percentage for players. But it's fun. I like the ability to be able to get you guys in there for a little sweat. Certainly not the most profitable player. Profitable player. Still finding my tongue this morning. This might help. But we'll see what we can do today. I got 4 tournaments picked out for this morning, and then we'll kind of figure it out from there. What I'd like to do is just run deep in something, obviously. Then we don't have to. We are going to have to play around a little bit this morning with the overlay. So last week we had issues where we kept jumping tables. So I have 2 different tables up so we can watch 2 tables at once. But what was happening last week is it was just popping in a random table. So hopefully this week, once we get the tables opened up here, we start with the 2 tables for the first like 15 minutes. So I should be able to get the overlay adjusted correctly. So that's my goal for this morning anyways. Try and figure out what's going on there, because that's a little frustrating. We don't want to be talking about a hand and then see a different table. So that's what we're going to do. That's number 1. Nobody here yet, so this kind of works out nicely actually, but I will kind of just fill the void, as it were. Marty hanging out behind us, as always. As always. He's usually here somewheres in the stream, in the background, or just in the other room, so. He's hanging out with us today. Kind of a wet day out. I've got the blinds closed behind us. Kind of a dark, dreary day out. Good day to play some poker. So yeah, we'll start with these 4, and then we'll just kind of see how it goes. Say we'll get this, we'll get the layout figured out first. A couple minutes to go. Couple minutes to go. Taking the selfie for posterity. Appreciate everyone for coming on by today. Hopefully we'll be able to provide some good poker entertainment. Like I say, it's been a bit of a rough couple days for me on the streets, but that's how it is. We had a couple really nice runs in March, so not going to complain too much. All right, we're off to the races in the $8.88. This is a deep stack turbo, so probably 2 bullets for this one potentially. Obviously, hopefully we can keep it to 1. Now, this is what I want. See, I just wanted to There's our tournaments. So our tournaments up top there. And there we go. See, yeah, it switches like that. That's what I don't... That's what we want to try and get rid of. Go to green felt. I like the green felt. Hey, Eric, how's it going? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate good lucks and all the wishes. Oh, yes, here we go. Okay, so see how it switches like that? We got to try and figure out how to avoid that. Let's table title these for now. So, I just want to have one table. I don't want to have to worry about it jumping between. So, I got to figure out something with this game capture. How I messaged Taylor, but he's too good for us. He's too good for us. Look at this, 9s first hand in this. This $5 turbo. And 5-3 suited on our other one. Early days in this. I don't think this is an open. So this is, yeah, this is the thing. It just jumps between. This is wild. We're squeezing here though, I think, first hand. It's kind of early, but I don't want to go multi-way here with 9s in the worst position first hand. Go to 12. It's a little big, but I think we just get a couple more folds through pre. And this guy puts in a raise. We can still fold. Ooh, he ships it. Savage. Seeing it switched on me there. So that's what we need. That's what we're trying to avoid. So I squeeze the 9s. Our early position opener ships it. This is a silly, tempting fold. Yeah, so I wonder if I do that. Window. Let me try and add something else. So we lost with the 9s. I just folded. He shipped the whole stack after we squeezed the small blind there with the 9s. So we just lay it down. Media source, display capture, window capture, create new. Okay. Ooh, this is what we need, chat. This is what I'm more used to. $5, boom. Capture method. Window match. Window title must match. Capture cursor. Okay, let's see if this works, guys. This might be our ticket. Because this was the exact same setting that I had on Streamlabs. This is OBS, so still getting used to it. Promising. Let's see if I can do this without it. Oh, okay. 9s first hand, we fold. Raise call, we 3-bet small blind and get shoved on for 100 big blinds. If it was a bounty tournament, I'd probably go there, just because it's so valuable to have double stack right at the start. But I think in just a regular turbo, we're just punting it off there against jacks and queens, and really if it's ace king, we're flipping. So it's not like we're gonna be I don't think he ever shoves 7s like that just first hand of the tournament. Maybe if he's a maniac. I think ace queen offsuit makes a really nice raise fold there in that situation too. Specifically the offsuit. I mean, suited is kind of funny because you can make some calls, I think, with suited, but the offsuits just don't play as well post flop. And we're in the small blind, so it makes it even more awkward. So we'll start. We'll haul our horns back in. I'll get a table title up for us. This seems to be working, so we seem to have cracked the code. So no game capture. Game capture is a nightmare, as it turns out. So we'll get rid of that. Appreciate everyone's patience over the last couple of weeks as we figure this stuff out on the fly. 10-5, just going to the muck. If you're playing today, good luck. Let us know what you're playing. If you're running deep, if you're already to that point. Early in the day yet, obviously. Well, that's excellent. I'm really glad that I got that figured out because that was bugging me last week when we kept jumping between tables. Do I even have a table title in this? Ace-9 off. I hate these limpers. It's so frustrating to try and play these weak hands. I'm just going to fold. We could probably, I don't know. It's just fishy. I hate under the gun limps. I mean, they can limp from any position, but when they limp from under the gun, it's like, damn, do you have aces? Obviously a little harder when we have an ace in our hand, but there's still some like really good ace-X in that limping range too. Ace-king, ace-queen. Obviously they can just have just like 7-4 suited or something like that too, so obviously we don't want to be like monsters under the bed all the time, but it seems like more and more I see big hands when they do this. I guess we'll see if he repops it here after this open, or this re-raise, I guess. Usually they just call. My read's pretty good. My read is on. My read is on. He's probably going to call a bet here, at least call a bet. Wow, he doesn't. He snap folds. Okay. I won't tell anybody what yellow means, but I think we all know. I think you all know. Oh, he's gone. No, why'd you take him away? Dang. Had to take him away. I was ready to play some poker. So nice when you get a read like that and then they leave. Oh, well. Plenty of fish in the sea, I suppose. Do we get a walk here? Let's go. Not even a half hour in, we're getting walks. Oh, love to see it. So this is a fun tournament. I like these ones on Sunday because very infrequently will you find a smaller size field on a Sunday, especially on GG, so this is excellent. Maybe we can pick out a couple of other smaller tournaments like this. That would be great. This is probably a little loose, but we are super deep. Let's go to table 2, see if I can set this one up for us. Ah, this one does have a table title. Window capture. Yeah, it was a little loose. 5-3 suited in the cutoff, but I haven't opened any hands yet, and we're super deep, like I said, so as long as button doesn't call, then we're safe. I'm opening this one too. We gotta find some suited connectors. This is a one gapper, but so is the last one. See if we get a call here. We do. Flop a pair and backdoor flush draw. Definitely going for a little small C bet here. This is great flop for us. Ace high. Still have a pair as well, and plus our backdoors. I don't know if we get. Yeah, we're probably not getting raised very often, just because of the board. Honestly, with an ace, I'm probably 3/4 or 2/3. I think I 3/4 just because of the stack sizes. And hopefully it just folds. Ah, he's going to click it? What? This is janky. This is janky. Maybe I should have checked the turn, but I just have so much ace-x when I'm betting from this position that... Alright. I can't fold yet. It just feels weird. Like, I don't know why I'd raise the turn. And he just snap puts in a bet. I have to look this guy up. Probably is an ace, but... I don't know. It just felt weird. I've definitely seen bluffs there before, for sure. Especially when he snaps it in like that on the river. It's really weird. I think a bigger raise on the turn, I probably fold. Like if he goes like 30-ish on the turn, then I'm probably folding. But that just felt weird. Just had to look him up. Don't bluff. Do not bluff me, chat, because I will find a way to call. But not horrible. With 83 bigs. About half a stack now. Let's change the title. Not a bounty builder. That one kind of stung a little bit. I don't know why. I just really thought he had a bluff there. 2 clubs as well. Perfect spot for him to bluff. Just had the goodies. Just had the goodies, chat. Felt like a good bluff catcher, though, I think. I don't know. Interesting hand for sure. Turbo. This isn't open. Back to our $5 happier days over here. We're going to start with a check here and checking on basically everything. Hijack, open button, cut off calls. Yeah. Lots of checks. Trying to find me live on Twitch right now. Oh, I'm glad he used all his time bank for that. That's good. Check. Still checking here. I mean, potentially check call turn. Potentially. And we have the $25 dropping in. That's our biggest tournament of the day. Biggest field, biggest guarantee. Why is he didn't bet there? I think we just have showdown now. Imagine he would have bet a flush draw. Okay, you win, sir. You win. I'm not even going to try and diagnose what he had there. Kind of confusing, but I think he might have been trying to figure out where we were on Twitch there. No, I don't know. That was a weird hand. That was a weird hand. That was a weird one, but we'll let that one go. So we're in the $25. I'll play that one off stream. Yeah, just based on where that guy called from, I don't think I'm playing pretty much close to the felt there on that one with the A7 off. We got all 4 tournaments in now. But we'll stay focused on the 2 that we've started with this morning. This is more of a defend than a squeeze. Nice looking hand here. Nice looking hand here, especially now with the flush draw. Second nut flush draw. Are we open-ended now too? Open-ended on the turn. I like a larger size. My larger sizing here on this kind of a. Out of position to 2 players. Of course, it bricks off. I just don't think that he's going to believe us when we bluff here enough. I don't know why he wouldn't bet with an ace, but. Not sure why he wouldn't bet an ace on the flop. Unless he's trying to be tricky. Such a great turn as well. Open-ended flush draw. Open-ended with the flush draw. Dang, chat. Gotta make those folds, I guess. I don't think I like a check on the turn either, because if he checks back, then like we're not. I don't know. We can get some folds, I think, and. Oh, we just have so much equity too, like. Scratching my brain on that one. Same hand again. Let's run it back. Same hand. Let's run it back. See what we can do here. Same flop. I take the same flop, same turn, same everything. Let's just run it back. Okay, kind of the same. No spades, though. Small blind call. Kind of spicy, honestly, because can definitely have some ace-x. I think we still got a stab here regardless. Let's go. Finally win a pot, chat. I'm waiting for that. Not by lack of effort, by no means. King, Queen. Some good looking Broadway cards here in the $5. Yeah, I think I'm going 2.5 at 40. I mean, it's not too much of a conversation. I mean, we could go 2.3, 2.4, 2.2. 2.5 is just the button that I have there set, so. There is a little bit of a HUD on here, but only 16 hands. I don't know. Frustrating, because I don't really want to play at a position. I have no hands on him either, so it's kind of like one of them things. One of them things. Alright, let's do 2.3. Save us those couple extra big blinds. Yo! Not crushing this morning so far. We are struggling this morning. I knew today was going to be tough. Anytime I decide I'm going to play on GG, I know I'm in for a world of hurt. Like already here, like this is kind of getting ridiculous. So I've been 3-bet like 4 times in a row. Like just so sick. So sick. I'm gonna keep our composure though and keep folding. These middle of the road hands can. Suited, I'm all the way there. That's why I went down a notch, because I figured if I'm getting 3-bet a lot, I should size down just a little bit. Got you on the big screen. Let's go. No pressure. No pressure. Yeah, king, queen. I mean, they could be reading into the fact that I'm folding a lot to 3-bets as well, and then I just sized down my bet. But I think this guy is could be going berserk here, just based on his pre-flop sizing. The hand after. Yeah. Kind of a bit of a tell here that maybe I should have just gambled with the king, queen. I don't know. I still don't like it. Still not a fan of it. Still a little bit of a weak hand. You just see him rolling over like ace queen or something. $60 and then 888. Alright, I'm doing it. Time to put our foot down here ourselves. I only have 60, which is, it seems like a lot, but compared to the rest of the field, we are basically last in chips. Hopefully we can find a king or a queen here, chat. Our first all in. Oh, there we go. This would at least get us up to average. Let's go. Love to see it. Let's go. First all in and we win. Love it. Needed that hand from earlier. I've called a guy with 9-7 suited on like ace 7 something. And I'm alright with it, but it wasn't my favorite spot in the world. Alright. Little mojo back. Little mojo back. Of course. 1.6 and he folds. Just talking about a hand on another table. 2.5. Nah, 3. Nut flush draw. I'm very deep here as well. Definitely going for a small bet. Dang, he's super live. I'm good at this hand. Oh, and the nuts. And the nuts on the turn. Small on the turn, I guess. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Maybe induce a little raise. Get a call. Ooh, that's a great river. I think we can actually go over pot here because he's never going to fold the queen of clubs. I think I want to go at least pot. I don't know if he's going to call over pot or not. He might not call this. If he has like the 9 of clubs, he's probably going to talk himself. Whoa. Huh. Yep. Now he folds. Or he calls it off. Okay, I was going to say. I think I have to shove, but I don't think he's going to call. Nice. Let's go. Huge pot there. Kind of a funny raise on the river there. Kind of a funny raise on the river there. I knew he wasn't probably going to call our jam, but just looks wicked strong. But there's no more moves left in the playbook at that point. Great little comeback in this. Fine, I guess I'll fire some tournaments. I don't mean to twist your rubber arm. I really don't, but it is Sunday after all. It is Sunday after all. We've had a couple little ups and downs, but still cruising. Still cruising. Marty's always going to be piece of the action. Ten-8 suited, always tempting. Oh, yeah, the Sunday 6 mil. I think that's on Stars, I think. I know they're having another 150 on GG. Or I've seen something about it. They were having a 150 on GG, I know that. Now, there's so many series going on right now that's so... like OSS and Sunday Millions. And it's hard to keep track. It's like going down the cereal aisle, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Like, it's so hard to pick tournaments. It's so hard to pick tournaments nowadays because there's just so many good-looking things. It's literally when you're a kid and you're just, like, walking down the cereal aisle and you're seeing, like, all these, like, shiny boxes of cereal. And you're like, Mom, can I get this one? And she's like, no, that one's bad for you. That's what my mom always said anyways. And you end up with, like, shredded wheats. We're in the shredded wheats of tournaments. That's where we want to be. We want to be in the shredded wheats. We don't want to get distracted by the fancy colors on the cereal box and then buy something that's bad for us. We want to stick with the old shredded wheat and oh my god, there's another one. Came in like you can still buy it. Maybe that is shredded wheat that I'm thinking of, but it's like a brick like that and it's just like hay. It's like a little hay bale. That is shredded wheat, yeah. Pretty sure it is. Anyways, that's what I think of. The cereal aisle of poker is online poker sites. Just walking down the aisle being like, damn, what do I play? I don't know what to do. King 6 off here is kind of interesting. I don't think I'm going to defend. It's probably a little bit tight of a fold. I think if he was like more towards the button, I probably defend. He's a little bit more early position. He is kind of wide, but it's just so hard to play post flop. And then when we start getting into those later positions, those offsuit kings in the big blind actually make really nice bluffs. Fold. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll be sure to update everyone on, especially if we're having some action up. This is a really tempting squeeze here, but that to me is fishy. Ooh, another nut flush draw. Another nut flush draw, chat. Let's see if we can hit this one. It's going exactly half pot here, I think. Actually, one over. What is it? 16. Oh, God. I mean, I have the most equity. Oh, gosh. Dang. Yeah, we're going to have to be all in here, chat. We have a ton of equity. There's lots of bounties here, and I don't think anyone has folding in mind. We're all in. What the heck? Gamble, gamble. Gamble. There's just too much money in the pot. We have too good of a hand. Gonna have to get there, though, for sure. Oh, my goodness. Let's just see a spade one time. Oh, he's got 2 spades. Oh, we hit the 3 now, too, as well. Oh, but he has top set. Spade? Nope. I beat the King 7, though. That gives me something. Oh, I do get some back. And a bounty. Let's go. That actually did work out. I didn't lose that many chips in that whole deal either. I did lose chips, but I think it's worth it to pick up the bounty. What did we have before that hand started? 22K. I really want to know what we had before that hand started. Let's go to the hand right before that. 29. So we lost about 7K. But we picked up the bounty. So, I'm not a fan of not hitting the spade, obviously. But 2 sets there as well. But he had a set of 5s. Where's Chris Jones when you need him? Yeah, I think it just still is too much money in the pot. And if we can win all those bounties, whew, baby. Oh, baby. That was a big one. Couple big hands in this tournament. I just don't think we can fold nut flush draws, especially early in this tournament. Still 93 minutes left of late reg. Bounties are so important to win. Down to 20 bigs in the Sunday Turbo. Let's go back to that one for just a hot second. Just fold 10-7 suited. I think if we're cut off, we can open. The hijack is a little loose for this chip leader in the small blind. Some aggressive tables today. Again, that's what I was kind of saying at the top of the show. This is by far our toughest day, I think. I think GG is probably the hardest site that I play on. So we still have a few to go through that I haven't played on in quite a while. Party, 888. I'm just going to fold to the under the gun open. I think we're 8-handed here, so that would technically be one better than under the gun, but ooh, look at this dream flop. Should have been in there. Ooh, that would have gotten sweaty. Maybe I should have bet in there. Dang, did he really open 10-5 suited under the gun? Oh, no, he was in the big blind. Okay, I was gonna say, no way. No way, no how. I thought I folded to an under the gun open. What's going on there? I didn't just open fold, did I? I hope I didn't open fold ace-10. I'd be kind of embarrassed if I open folded ace-10. I don't think I did. I thought under the gun opened. Yeah, he did. Okay, sweet. And then 2 callers. Oh, okay, I see now. I see what we got going on. My bad, my bad. Under the gun just folded. They were the garbage human. Let's go big on the turn. Huge field in this $25. 2,300 players right now. About 1,200 in the turbo that we're also looking at. Hopefully everybody's having a good morning. Benny, let us know how you're doing in those tournaments, by the way. Feel free to fire in the chat. Hopefully your 100K or hopefully your 25. I don't know why I always say 100K because of 100K studios, but hopefully your cash challenge is going well. I've been playing a little Russian Cash PLO, actually. I think I responded to one of your posts there. But yeah, I've been playing a little bit of Russian Cash myself, actually. But more with PLO just because I'm trying to practice my opening ranges for that game. So I think it's a good way to do it. So you just burn through a bunch of hands and it's just like fold, open, fold, open. Okay, now I know what to do. Kind of. PLO is so rough, though, at times. But it's a little bit more soothing. Like, if you get sucked out on, it's like, well, it's PLO, you know. It's not so bad. You're supposed to get sucked out on in PLO a lot, so it's like, whatever. And they're not even suckouts. It's just, like, pure equity. It's just like... The game is so much different. It's a lot of fun. I'm glad to see that it's picked up some steam over the years. A lot more popular. This is a shove. All in. Hopefully we get the fold. Yes. Thank goodness. Ooh, good flop as well. This is a lot better. Oh my goodness, and we get the all in. We're all in too. This is our third all in of the stream. Oh, it's super dominated. And we have the heart as well. Love to see it. No funky business. Let's go. Everyone was sweating the 4 clubs there. I know I was. 2.1. He called with King Jack. A small C bet here. I mean, small blind call, but he's deeper stacked. I have a feeling that he's going to be calling with a wide range, yeah. Wider range than what he's probably supposed to. Just having all those beautiful chippies. Up to 31 bigs. We were a little bit shorter at this table, but we've gained a little bit back. Kind of back to roughly middle of the stack here, or middle of the pack here in our other tournament. I need to get a label on this one as well. I think I'll leave it that size. I think that works. Be like, why are you yelling at us? All right, we'll be on break after this hand. Let's go. Love to see it. Love to see it. Can I win at showdown with ace queen? No, I can't. Apparently I can't win any of the showdowns with ace queen. 78.5 bigs in this one. Looking good. Plus a bounty. I get a bounty in the $25 as well, so that's looking good. 7,100 up top in that $25. 2,400 players. Gosh dang. 2,800 total played. That's going to be a long tournament. Hopefully we can make the long run on that. The $5.40 we're actually hurting in. Well, not hurting, but 360. We are 315th with 45 big blinds. That's the $5 bounty hunter. And then the Sunday Turbo that we were just looking at. Looking real good, actually. Up to 31 big blinds. So, yeah, we'll keep it going. See you guys in a minute. Oh boy. Alright, first hand from break. They don't play, chat. First hand from break. They send us the goods with tens. I want to make a really small 3-bet here. Not that small. That seems appropriate. I'm not folding to an all-in here. I'm going to be sad, but I'm not going to fold. Hey, didn't need to put the whole stack in. That's how it's done, chat. Small 3-bets, getting it done. Didn't have to see a flop there, which is good. Got a fresh coffee, because we need more than one. And the one you see me drink at the start of the stream was actually my first coffee of the day. Brain fuel, brain fuel. We'll kind of focus on this one for now. 22 minutes of late reg. Still sitting at that 30 big blind mark. Still cruising in our order tables. Yeah, and hopefully everybody enjoyed the podcast this week. I know I did. We also recorded a couple episodes of the forums, which I'm excited about as well. I'll be highlighted in those. We'll be talking a lot. I don't want to give anything away, but a lot of good stuff coming up in those, so be sure to check those out. I like doing the forums. It's good to talk poker like consistently, like every week or every second week with people. Just to kind of, yeah, talk about strategy. Good luck to everyone over in Ireland. The luck of the Irish. I know there's a lot of our friends from the Wrecking Crew are over there traveling. I know Kim and Jim, and I know Stewie will be there for sure. So good luck to everyone traveling for that. Could defend here if the price is right. The price is not right. Quick answer to our question. Sheesh, and the price keeps going up. Wow, I'm going to quick call from small blind. 10 in the window. Still some equity for the ace-jack. 7's not looking so good. Queen 10, the worst hand. 7's do want a side pot there, though. How does he just call there? I don't know. He doesn't put in a raise. Trips. And he just calls with that. Okay. I just had a hand on another table. It was a bit frustrating. He just called my raise with 5-3 suited flop trips. We had ace 10. Of course, it was 10-3-3 on the flop. Yeah. He just says 5-3 suited. These Russian wizards, man. Tony G had to go insulting them, and now they're just crushers. That is a crazy hand, man. I opened fucking middle position. He calls with 5-3 suited in the hijack. Ooh. 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 Wild. Poker is alive and well. Poker is alive and well, chat. Folding the 6-3. 6-2. 6-2. I think I should let him bluff it off this time. Sorry, I'm talking about another tournament. Oh, he doesn't put any money in the river. Of course, he's perfect. He just knows. How does he not bluff with that hand? Oh my god. Oh my god, chat. The Russian wizards are out in the $25. Let's skip over to a different tournament where we flop top 2 on a kind of a greasy looking sketchy board. To think about trying to get value from worse aces here. Possible draws. You flop the nuts. That's a bad river. Ace king probably would have 3-bet. So would ace queen. Weird. So you'd have to have like queen jack. It's got to be queen jack. That's like the only hand I can realistically think of that he would play this way with, because everything else is just kind of whatever. Ace queen 3-bets pre-flop. So does ace king. And he could have a set, but I don't beat that either. Okay, you win. Yikes. I think he just has queen jack there a ton. I think that's the only hand that really makes sense. Maybe I didn't play. Maybe I should bet river. I don't know. Probably not, though, right? Gosh dang, some mind bender hands here today. I don't know about that one. I do not know about that one. Gosh. Does he really just have queens? Well, it just has to be queen jack. There's no other hands that he could have. Or a set. Would he bet a set on the river? That is a bugger of a hand. This is such a short river. This is such a bad river. Saving that hand. That could be one we take to the forums. That could be a good one for the forums. That was a frickin', I don't know. Still not sure about the call there. Queen jack of diamonds, but I mean maybe he raises that when we bet flop, right? Like that should be a raise when we bet flop. Queen jack of diamonds, that's a frickin' monster hand, unless he's just calling just to keep us in. I don't know. That's a fun hand. I think we will take that one to the forums. That was a good one. And he just 3-bets all the other hands pre-flop. I'm certain of it. I don't think he's ever just calling. Especially this player, like he's... Especially against this guy, like he's very active. And he has a lot of 3-bets as well. Spicy one. Man, I'll be thinking about that one later. That was a fun hand. The hockey sticks. We got the hockey sticks. I'm not going to fold. I don't think I really want to 3-bet. Foldings is too tight. No set, chat. Womp womp. That's alright, we still have a pair. We can still go to war. Probably not on this flop, though. Especially against uh-oh. Surprised he's uh-oh didn't bet, though, considering it's multi-way here. If he has ace-x, he probably wants to thin the field a little bit. Maybe not, though. Maybe not, though. Betting a call, we're just going to be gone. Gone like the wind. I think I'm due for a new chair, chat. Every time I sit in this chair, I'm sliding down all the time. It's killing my back. I think I'm due for a new chair. I think if I can get a little money set aside for just a regular office chair, I think I'd be so much better off. Especially now that I'm back to playing and Not getting any younger. I definitely do notice it by the time I'm done playing. Pardon me. $2.1 here with the A7 suited. I can't beat anybody here today when I'm bluff catching. And we got the usual suspects to come along with us. Ugh. Well, this didn't exactly go to plan. Fold. These two are really going at it. We have blinded down in the $5 turbo, skipping over to that. Down to 14 blinds. Huge flop for 9-8. And a sick turn. Kind of get a hand in the big blind here with the queen 10 off. See what happens. First hand that we've had here in a little bit. I don't really want to call a small blind shove, but we get the open from the button. Definitely got to see. Actually, this could be a shove against button. Queen 10 off. Do I really? I don't really want to just take a flop here. I don't think. Yeah, let's do it, chat. Oh, and he snaps us off. No, that's not what we wanted at all. Oh, we're very live, though. Very live, chat. Let's just hold here. Big hold. Ooh, scary turn. Scary turn. No, the worst run out. GG's. GG's. That's a bummer. Let's go back over to this one. Let's get back over to this one. We got 3 tables left. Yo, Gibber in the house. Let's go, buddy. How are you? How are you, sir? Appreciate you for stopping in. The finest moderator in the land. I've been keeping an eye out on Playground Poker, but so far nothing really popping out on the schedule. We're on GG this week, Gibber, so I don't know. I do not know. I'll see how the rest of the day goes. I might just play these tournaments, honestly. I'm so scared of GG. The runs have been, the run outs and the runs have not been good to us on GG. See if I can find maybe another little tournament to play. There's a $5 hyper that starts in a couple minutes. That'd be a nice quick little tournament. Couple bounties so far. There was 5 minutes left of late reg in that $5 as well, but maybe we'll just pick something else. Focus on this one for now. It's 22 bigs. We's getting down in chips chat in this one, so we'll hang out here. We'll post up, as the kids say. As the kids say. We're posting up. Actually, I'll pull up that schedule right now. I'm going to pull that schedule up right now. I know they're right in the middle of that WSOP. April, May. Yeah, so there's the Moneymaker Tour. May. Yeah, it's kind of just rough timing this year for me for that Moneymaker Tour. I'd probably be going to that. June, July. Yeah, they got nothing for the summer, but even booked in yet. I'm hoping September, October would be a good time. And then I should still have some vacation as well, which would be perfect. Perfect. Ace, Queen. I know it's Gibber's favorite hand. If I 3-bet, I'm just shoving here. And I think that's what I'm going to do. All in. All in. Very, very aggressive. Uh-oh. Trouble in the neighborhood. Ladies. Not what we wanted to see. Oh, there's an ace. We do want to see that, though. 1 out remaining. Can they get it? Let's go. Back in the tournament chat. 49 bigs. Huge flop. Got the queens almost drawn dead there. Love to see it. I thought we were toasted. I thought we were toasted. For sure. Let's go. Real nice pickup there. else do we have? I know there's a mystery bounty, which if I'm playing any mystery bounty, I'm max late raging it to the nines, like the last possible second. And for $15, that is a little bit expensive for us for the bankroll. I like this $5 turbo though, or hyper, because it's just fast. That mini marathon's kind of tempting, but we'll see how we do in other tournaments. And yeah, there's some other stuff along the way. Sunday special. We've run deep in those before, those $8 ones, so we've got some potential on the day. See, like I say, see how these ones go. We get too far ahead of ourselves. We're walking down that cereal aisle again, chat. We got to stay away from that cereal aisle. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. We see all them friggin' Captain Crunch and all them shiny boxes of cereal. Just gotta stick with them shredded wheats. Yeah, we're calling. I have ace-4 suited, blind versus blind. I'm in the big blind, 10 deuce suited, dang. And he flops a pair. Can't beat Doyle. Cannot beat Doyle. Alright, I will register another tournament then, since I only have 2 now. I think between 2 and 4 tables is perfect. Is perfect for me. Nice little $3 I kind of like there. 8 minutes of late reg. It's a larger field though. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself, chat. Just trying to figure out what to play. Unless I just wait for this hyper. There is a little $3 that wouldn't be bad. How do you do that? I honestly can't tell you how I do that. That's a secret information. I'd love to share it with you, but I don't know. It's very, very valuable. Very, very valuable. You know what Buddy's saying right now? GGPoker, I can never win. How do I lose with queens when he has ace queen? That's what the other guy's saying right now. All right, daily deep stack. 1.25K guarantee. $5 buy-in. Sunday deep stack. I think we'll focus on the $25 and the in the Sunday deep stack as well. The bounty hunter I meant. Ace-6 suited. I don't mind a small 3-bet here. I prefer it over calling. And if we get called, we still have decent equity. Imagine I get a decent amount of folds here, though. Ooh. He doesn't even question it. He's like, you're 3-betting me light, dude. Dang, man. Such a pretty hand. It's too bad. Oh, look at this flop. The ducklings. It's the ugly ducklings. Hiya. Okay. 3-betting not allowed, I guess. Let's go to table 1 here, chat. So this is the deep stack. I'm actually going to switch it over to the $25 as I was just mumbling to myself there. So this is now the $25. This would be our main event. $25. They call this the Sunday Bounty Blast Off. And hopefully we blast off to the final table. This is our biggest buy-in. Usually I like playing one of these on a Sunday. kind of like a shot taking kind of opportunity with the larger field, larger guarantees and all that good stuff. I don't know if I've had these yet today. They look nice though. I think I'll do the 2.1 because that's what I was kind of stay consistent. See if we can get some action here. Would love to see it with aces, of course. Squeeze, squeeze. No. Nice looking flop though here. Don't need to bet very big, I don't think. It's 2 players. Yeah, we're at like the 30 big blinds. I think small bet is fine. This guy's kind of over call-y, so I mean I could go big and he's still gonna call. Eight on the turn. Now I'll size up. 13 in the pot, so we have 28, so I mean I can go like 6.4, 13, yeah, and then I can just be all in on the river. Or if he wants to do it now, this is fine too. He's just over collie. Here we go. Here we go. We snap him off. He's drawn dead. Let's go. Love to see it, chat. I was kind of just more thinking about sizing wise. Like what makes a nice sizing so that we can be all in and it still be like 3/4 pot on the river. So that's why I was kind of like, I didn't want to go too big because then he might less likely that he calls. And then, but again against that guy, it's a little funny because he's kind of over call-y, so. A lot of different considerations there, but I was kind of just trying to follow like geometric just so it'd be like a nice sizing on the river to shove, but we didn't need to worry about it. We are back in the mix. Queen 9 suited. Just gonna fold. Do. Ooh. I think we could just go for his bounty here. This is really, really kind of out there for sizing. Going to 6 here. He probably has a good hand. I think we just go for it. That's not what I wanted to see. Maybe another club would be lovely. One more is all I need. Not greedy. Nope. Okay, nice hand. The bounty was too tempting. And he's been kind of just way out there. I don't know, maybe that one was, maybe I can just fold that one just on his sizing. Very telly sizing. I think I'd just go to 6. And now he's limping. Hiya. Alright, we'll bow out of this one then. Since we got stung on that last one. I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about those 4s. I don't think not calling. Folding is definitely an option, but I don't think I like the call there. We're investing way too much to try and hit a set. And we can just shove and just flip against all his overs, which I'm sure he has a ton of. Just kind of unfortunate that we run into a better pair there. But I don't mind running it against his overs, especially with bounties in play. I think I'm good with that. Now he's just limping a lot. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we scared him. Maybe we scared him. He thought our clubs were going to hit. So now he doesn't want to raise. You never know. You never know. The mind will play tricks on a person. You can make yourself believe all kinds of crazy stuff in this game. I don't know. In bounty tournaments, I often wonder, okay. In bounty tournaments, I often wonder how much is too much to call for a bounty and from what positions. Like the 10 under the gun for... I mean, obviously, once this player shoves, it's a different story, but... I don't know. I often wonder about those spots. How wide. I see people call crazy wide. In live tournaments, like way, way, way too wide, which I find kind of interesting. But it's only certain players that'll do it. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I just noticed it. Well, I play a live bounty, so it's just a regular knockout, like I guess you call it a bounty hunter. Yeah, so it's kind of crazy when you see some guys like take a hand like 5-3 off here and, you know, just call or reshove or do something crazy, just try and get a quarter of their buy-in back. To risk a lot of chips to do it with not much of a hand is, I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, like I say, I say it all the time, bounties are worth a lot, but I don't know. I think it's like anything else in this game. It's all balance. It's all just balance. But it's definitely a trend I've noticed live, in my game anyways, is people tend to be calling pretty wide. I know in big blind it's pretty natural just to call very wide when there's a short stack all in for a bounty. But it's when it's like early position and then it's like you're in middle or late position with players behind. Those are the tough ones. I say those are the ones where I see people really go bonkers sometimes. I'm like, whoa, 7-3 offsuit? Okay. Pray you have aces, I guess, in those situations. But It's only certain players that'll do it as well, right? Like it's not everybody that does it. Certainly not. Big hand for the 6-3 suited. Oh, what are you saying there, dog? Ah. What do you think? Do they always have it on the river or what? Put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air. First real hand in a while in this one. I'm just doing 2 big blinds. No need to get fancy. Especially with this player. I'm very short in the big blind. I just want to check. I mean, yeah, whatever. Good luck us. Huge pot here developing in the 25. This, I was going to say that could be a slow play, but not ideal, chat. We need a 10 and a 10 only. We're going to be out of this. GG's. GG's. We did win 1 bounty. I appreciate everyone for picking up action in that. That was a big, big hand. Big, big hand there. Too bad we couldn't hold. Rather unfortunate. I think we'll just play these last 2 tournaments. And we won't go crazy or anything like that today. I'll probably play some off stream a little later, but for now we'll just keep cruising with these 2 tables, see what we can do. Only 37 minutes left to late reg in that deep stack turbo, which sounds like a lot, but we're actually getting down there. Oh, of course, I make a solid fold. Make a solid fold and flop the set, chat. Thought about just ripping it actually with the 3s under the gun, but didn't really want to do that, and I didn't really want to open pre-flop either, and then off such a short stack. Can't do it. Cannot do it, chat. Too weak. Too weak. This is pretty good, actually, off the stack size. Depending on how it plays out. 2.5. 2.5. Yeah, I'll just fold. Let me just be out of there. Wow. That's the second time I folded in a spot like that where I would have just drilled it. It's so sick. Sometimes I don't like the rabbit hunt feature. I think we can just Like, even on stars, I kind of like not having the rabbit hunt in the tournaments when we play on stars. Next week, though, we will be on ACR. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be a fun weekend next weekend. We should be able to actually able to maybe cash some tournaments. I knew going into this weekend that it was going to be tough. It was going to be tough. By far the hardest site we will play on, hands down. There's no other harder site to play on than GG. Well, unless you just have aces, then it's easy. Aces. I think I'm just going to shove. No fancy plays here happening. No fancy plays, chat. Just straight in the middle. The whole shabab. The whole shabab. Oh, that's a beautiful hand for cracking aces. Still has equity, too. Oh, my God. Really? I had to say it. Who quads? Woo-hoo! Let's go, chat. What a run out. Oh, my God. What a run out. Unbelievable. This is our second bullet in this as well. Oh my giddy god. Just an ace. Oh, there's going to be another 2 on the river. I was going to be sad. No. Just a brick. Just a brick. Not the case. Definitely not a brick. Decent. Finally have a stack. Kind of. No major stack, but the infamous Queen Jack. The infamous. Just folding the ace-5 off. Probably, maybe we could have opened, actually. We're not in that bad a shape. What's this? Cut off, hijack, low jack. Yeah. I don't know. It's probably right on the borderline. I don't think I'll lose any sleep over it. Hopefully everybody's having a good Sunday. I'm ready to play another home game tonight, LPP. Should be good. Didn't do that great last night. Ran my 8s into 9s. Ugh. Ran my 8s into 9s. Ugh. Ugh. Gross. Gross. So that was unfortunate, but yeah, looking forward to tonight again, as always. I know we have some other stuff coming up. Tournament of Champions just got announced. I forget what day that's on. And go for the gold tournament. So those will be 2 big tournaments. 2 big tournaments coming up on the Rec Poker side of things. Actually, I might just have a peek right now and see when those are, so I can give you guys exact dates on those. If you're a silver pin winner, you're eligible to play in the Go for Gold. I think we've had 2 of those, I think, the Go for Gold tournaments. I'd love to win another silver pin this year. That would be really nice. Really nice. Folding. Folding. I mean, we could shove. I don't mind shoving, but I think we have just a little bit too good of a hand. Maybe we should have. This would have been a lot easier than limping and figuring out. It's too much chips. Too many chips. 6s. 10s. That's a lot better. Ooh, the limp. The spicy limp under the gun, as we were talking about very earlier in the session. Limps from under the gun are very, very spicy. Because it can just be absolute garbage right in the middle, or just aces. We're all in, though. We got a top 5, top 10 hand. We're going for it. Ooh, I don't like this from big blind. This feels like jacks. Queen 5 off. Whoa, not jacks. Nice, okay. What the heck? What the heck's going on there? Queen 5. We will take the gift. We accept your token of appreciation. King Jack versus Jack 4. Coming up on another break chat. I really appreciate everyone for hanging out here. I see we have a couple viewers in the chat, and I really, really appreciate it. This is very, very new and kind of just getting off the ground floor here. So appreciate everyone for hanging out. We'll try and integrate some things as we go along to the stream. Can't believe we made quads. That was a crazy hand. Buddy makes a straight on the turn. We have top set, and we river quads. That was insane. I just had a moment of realization of how crazy a run of that was. Oh my god. Just cracks our aces. Even before, I was like, oh yeah, he's a beautiful hand to crack our aces with. And oh my god, that was a sick hand. We got some cool hands today for sure. That was definitely the highlight so far. That pocket aces. I like that 9-7 suited hand that we bluff catched with earlier. That was kind of a fun one, even though we lost the pot. All right, we got 2 tables. And I'll consider playing some other stuff here in a little bit. I kind of like the 2 tables right now, though. I'm liking the vibes. So we'll keep it going. Yeah, good amount of chips in this. 37 bigs. 19 in the other one, so not quite as attractive, but we'll just stay with this Sunday deep stacks. I've made multiple final tables in these in this kind of format before, so hopefully we can repeat it for y'all. That'd be fun. And I'll be back. Another little break. See you guys in a minute. turn this back on before I Somski myself. Major first hand here. They always give us big hands right when we come back from break. $3 bounty on our right here with 12 big blinds. Not gonna happen. I think I'm all in. I was trying to think if I ever do anything there besides all in. I think specifically, ooh, shit. That's not good. Please fold now. I don't want to be multi-way here. I think we could triple, but I like dead money too. Yes, there we go. Heads up. Oh, I just got to win a flip here, chat. Not a good start. Big river. Yeah, let's go. Queen on the river. Love to see it. Let's go. Still in, chat. Whew. We can dodge snowmen, baby. Ah, breathe in. Deep breath. Breathe in all that smoke. I'm going to call here. I think this is probably still a 3-bet, but as Kim says, I don't want to go on happy tilt here and start just blasting it off. Better start in this one. You have a pair now. I don't think I'm going crazy with the betting here, especially button call. I want to see this pocket 2 bloated. That's an excellent turn. You're going to get value from 9s, 10s, things like that now. Still losing to the over pairs. All that fun stuff. Ooh, call from button. I think this hand goes in the muck now. Fuck. Oh, that's so sick. Shit. If button wouldn't have called, I would have probably... I don't know. This is still greasy. Like, everything comes in. I lost to ace 10 in this exact spot earlier. Not exact spot, but pretty close to the same spot. Oh, wow. Yeah, that button call is sussy. Holy shit, buddy almost had a royal. Dang. We were chopping until the river. Shoot. Whoo! Dodged that one. We dodged that one for sure. Could have lost more chips there, I think. Could have lost more chips there, potentially, chat. Big 3-bet. So I lied. I did register 2 more tables. Couldn't resist, chat. Couldn't resist. Couldn't resist, chat. But we'll stick with these 2 that we've been playing, the Bounty Hunter. In that deep stack. Too many good tournaments. Oh, I wanted to see an under the gun shove there. Yeah, we're just going 2 here. I think 2's fine with the shorties. The ace king. With the ace king, we win another pot in the deep stack, which is good. Up to 35 bigs over there. Small blind callers are also tricky because they can easily have a queen or an 8 here that's not going to fold. I just want to see what they do on the turn. Pretty much a blank, so. I mean, we're in position. I just have overs, and I think they can still have flush draws which come in, so I think we're pretty much done with this hand. Hopefully we can just get the showdown, is my hope. Not gonna happen. Alright, we give away a few on that one. I think I'm okay with the call on the turn, actually. I think we just have too much going on there with the ace-king. I don't know, I could be wrong. That's another one that maybe we can just fold. Maybe we can just fold that hand. Not worry about it. It's another fun hand, actually. That's a good one. It's a good hand. I like the hands that we lose just as much as the ones that we win. Sometimes I'm like, dang. Maybe there's some room there to do something differently. I don't know. I think I'm still okay with the call. And we're still in the hunt with 24 bigs. Still looking good. Actually not in bad shape. It's a turbo, so we're actually about middle of the pack here with this stack size. Getting a lot more shorties in the field. Yeah, I think we got a call here. King high in the blinds. King in the window. No heart, please, dealer. Just keep it clean. No red. Let's go. Huge pot there. Huge pot. Bounties, chips. Let's go. Bring on the Russians. Be like Tony G. No, we can't taunt the Russians, man. The minute you taunt the Russians, they're coming for blood. Nice. That's a good hand, chat. That's a good hand. Still curious about our ace-king, but that makes up a little bit of ground there, especially with the bounty. That doubles our bounty, so. Three-way all in. Oh, to late reg in the $5. Skip over there, see what's going on. We are top 50 in chips with the 26 big blinds. Shoving again. Skip back to the bounty tournament that we were just on. Ooh. Not the best flop. I think I'm just desperate for showdown here. Yeah. I'm just desperate for showdown. Just check, please. Please, 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 check. Yes. Let's go. Oh, okay. That works. I don't think obviously we're not getting any value there, but just curious if we ever go for a little value there, maybe. King 4 suited if we were in a different position, definitely an open, but just a little too far from the button here for me to be prospecting with a suited king. Couple more minutes left to late reg in this one. Quite a bit up top as well. Oh, he has tens. Interesting. That a straight flush on board? That is a straight flush on board. What the heck? What the heck? Been some really funny runouts today. Let's go to the $5 deep stack that we're running in. Oh. Oh, I hate this. I hate this, chat. I hate this in every way imaginable, but I don't know if I can fold. 51, 179. Yeah, how often does he 3-bet? This is so brutal. I think it's just too good, chat. Good luck, us. Hopefully he's got a worse hand. He does. Ace high. GG's. That will do it. I don't know if that's a call or not. We have so many chips. Oh, man. We have so many chips in that tournament. That was kind of sucky. All right. Oh, man. That sucks. We had a lot of chips in that tournament. I just don't know if I need to risk it with 10s right there. Really, really considered just folding. It's just, it looks like a lot of chips, but it's not really. We're only like 20 bigs effective. God. Just we're big as far as, like, it's a lot of chips as far as the field goes. I don't know. Just got to play for the win sometimes, I think. I mean, we win that pot, we got a really nice stack to carry us through to the money. Just a bummer. Just a bummer. That was a good one. I thought we were going to do better in that one. I was all set up for a deep run. Just about. Tens have not been working for us here lately. Just going in the muck here, even in late position. This 9-7 suited, or offsuit, I mean. Still 29 bigs, holding steady. We got quite a ways to go before we hit the money. We still picked up a couple bounties, so we're actually not in too bad a shape. Yeah, I should have a good little bit of rake back tomorrow from GG, which is nice. Mini marathon is underway. I want to see what else is going on this afternoon. A couple other tournaments. These are just such massive tournaments, especially on Sunday. Again, it's just hard to pick which ones are kind of best sometimes. Just going to go to 2 here. Short stack in the small blind. Brutal. Brutal. This one I can fold. I don't think I need to call this with 8s. 10s is just a little too good. 8s I can kind of get rid of. Just weird that he jams, especially with the short stack still behind. Because you kind of want to just lead them in gingerly so that we can win their bounty. Kind of surprised to see a jam there, actually. King 10 off here. Don't know. Not a very good hand. And we don't have a really huge stack either to mess with. I mean, getting a phenomenal price here with the limper behind, but just such a terrible hand. You'd lose a lot of chips with that. Would have made kind of an interesting call, though. I mean, just so much money in there for us to win. It is hard to make a pair. Same hand, different suit. Same hand, different suit. Boom, 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 boom. I did have the 9 of hearts in the last one, too. The lucky 9 of hearts. Now we're officially getting a little short. 14 bigs. You have a decent bounty as well, so that is something to definitely consider as to how wide people are going to call off our shove. This one going in the muck, though. I mean, it's not a bad hand, especially on button, but again, we're just kind of so short on chips that I almost prefer to have this hand in the big blind, actually. Because then we already got some money in there. A little bit better price. But I kind of just want to have a good hand, especially on this stack size. This is a spicy little flop here, though. A lot of people could have a piece of this. Wow, I'm surprised not more money didn't go in. Surprised more money didn't go in there. It's usually a flop where you'll see at least one call. This one just going in the muck. Wide ranges, blind versus blind. We got trips on the turn with our queen 5. It's the one thing about live, I forget my cards so quickly after I fold that I would never remember. Oh, I had queen 5 there. Would have had trips. I never remember that for some reason. But online, they make it too easy for you to be like, haha, you would have got there. But no need for us to worry here. Still got a nice little stack. Yeah, let's do it. Gonna have to find a spot here eventually. There's no more short stacks to try and win bounties. And I don't want to open this hand. So we have a big blind call here with a wide variety of holdings. Nope. Perfect. Back to the folds. Back to the folds. Hopefully everybody's having a good Sunday. Let us know if you're running in anything deep. So far we just have this bounty hunter that we're in, trying to cash it. See if we can't get one cash today anyways. It's going to be hard though now that we're down to 12 big blinds. Hitting the big blind right on the blind change as well. Somewhat unlucky. Regardless, we still have to pay, so not calling with king high this time, chat. Although it did work for us a little earlier. Quick fold. Ace jack versus ace queen. Jack and a jack only for soap maker. Not going to happen, but look at our king come in. So for Jack, Jack. Jack, Jack. We'll be patient here, chat. We still have 11 bigs. Pretty much just looking for a spot to shove. Either over an open or just shove ourselves. I think we're really opening anymore. $300 to the money. Still well away from any kind of bubble. Things have quieted down for us here. And still in that looking for a good prospect to try and get our chips in with. Hey, not finding any, unfortunately, but stick to our guns here. I don't think there's anything we can do with this hand. Unfortunately, except for fold. Appreciate everyone that bought action today. Super fun to be able to do that on this platform. That is the one fun thing about GG. I'm sorry, GG. I'm sorry, GG. I don't run good on your site. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. Sometimes I don't run good in live either. Sometimes I don't run good on PokerStars. So it's a full cycle. Holy, holy, holy. Not much better. We are not moving up in the world here as far as hand quality. We are going up, but it's just we are running out of time. Soon to be in the big blind again. Big situation here. Very dominated with the king 9. Not much to say right now. Just hanging out. We're about to be in the big blind. Hopefully this hand ends relatively quickly so we can get in and out of the blinds. Even the small blind. They're dragging it. Okay, good. Check, check. Quick check, check on the river. That's what we want to see. 6-3, wow. Ton of equity there. Oh my goodness, chat. This is brutal. I mean, we call blind versus blind, but I don't think there's... I mean, late position open. I mean, they're going to be shoving here. This is probably shoving. Not a good scenario. Can we get a walk? Or just go blind versus blind. Blind versus blind would be alright. I don't think I can call button shove either. I know I can't call button shove. I just don't know about small blind shove. Okay, that makes our decision easy. I think we just fold. Small blind shove is going to be a lot more of a decision than this. This is a little bit stronger, and we just don't have that good of a hand. Oh, wow, he's cold calls. Yeah, that's a good hand to call with, I think. Queen 9. It'll do. It'll dink dank do. Had our queen beat. It'll dink dank do. Okay, we do sneak into the small blind before this level is over. Oh, this is a dream scenario. I thought for sure one of those two were going to open, but now we're all in. Finally. Been knitting it up here with this short stack, so we got ourselves a good chance here. No, he doesn't want to double us up. What a flop too, gut shot. The 8-5 would have done it. Oh no, it wouldn't have. Spades. 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 Doyle. Doyle be with us. I don't think I have the bravery of Doyle to shove this hand, though. Unbelievable on another table. I can't even describe the run out on that one. That was sick. It is so ridiculous. I have 6s against 4s, and I can't freaking win against 4s. Good lord. Brutal. We are close to the money in this one, however. Closer than what we were moments ago. And we're coming up on break here, another 10 minutes, so we'll probably play this one out, and then that will be the stream. I got a couple other tables, but I got to get something to munch on, so soon get into that hour. King 3 off. No good. No good. Oh, that spade is looking nice. Would not have come to fruition, though. Oh my goodness, chat. These hands are brutal. This last string has been awful. Yeah, we had the pocket 3s. Then nothing. Then that ace deuce. And then nothing. Yeah, it's been a little rough. It has been a little rough. Probably going to put this in. Unless someone opens. Hoping they don't. Five. Do I knit it up here some more? Do I put this in? It's just we're so short. Alright, let's just... No, I'm going to fold. It's right there. It's right there, chat. Sure, someone is saying that's a shove. That's a shove. I'm not. I don't know. It's definitely. I mean, I'm not too worried about cashing because it's going to be a small min cash regardless. But like 6-7, 6-7 suited. 6-7 suited is kind of where I'm at. I mean, 8-9 suited, definitely. Wow. Wow, wow. That's kind of where I'm at, I think. I think 6-5 is just a little too far down. It's super tempting, though. Super tempting. I only got a couple more hands. I only got a couple more hands here, chat. I'm going to have to try and make a move here very soon. Even that hand there maybe should have shoved because it's getting to that time of day where we are truly running out of folds with the blinds incoming. Alright, I guess we'll take the blinds. I mean, geez, how much worse can it be? Yeah, I'm definitely getting called. I'm probably live, but boy, I just can't bring myself to shove that wide. You're just so damn short. Those last two hands, we could have picked either one of those to shove with. I don't think it would have been too bad. Wow, we would have been in horrible shape. Horrible shape, chat. My goodness. It's like, oh wow, what a great flop. Alright, no folding allowed. This is our favorite hand. We have to be all in here. We cannot not be all in with our favorite hand. Especially like this. This is where we'll get a walk. The best hand we've seen in half an hour. Oh no, okay. Here we go. The rest of it. Triple here would be exciting. What's there in there now? 10, 12. Ooh, that's not a good flop. Runner, runner. Runner, runner. Maybe a king. Oh, whoa, they're checking. There's potential here. Oh no. Ooh, a 10 and a 10 only. That's a killer turn as well. GG's. Well, that'll be the stream right before breaks. Kind of perfect timing. We did pretty good in that one, actually. 2,700 players. Unbelievable field. Gargantuan, one might say. So, no cashes today, but I appreciate everyone for hanging out. Can't say I'm surprised that we didn't cash any tournaments. It's just extremely, extremely tough fields. Very, very large fields. Lots of variance. But again, big prize pools. If you make it through, you can get rewarded. So, fun stream today. Looking forward to ACR next week. Be sure to tune in. We'll be over there, America's Card Room. Good chance to hang out with the American players and play on their site next week. So, and certainly going to be a lot softer than the competition we face this week, because I was coming in ready for a battle. So, hopefully next week we can scoop up some of those chips that are a little easier to get than from the Russian Wizards. Obviously, they'll still have some Russians in there, but yeah, appreciate everyone for watching. Once again, thanks for all the support along the way. Everyone who stopped in, Benny and Eric and Gibber. And yeah, we'll keep trying to build the stream, keep trying to do different things, and yeah, I'm looking forward to what lies ahead. There's kind of got a bunch of different ways we can go with the stream. So yeah, I'm excited to do some different things and keep on grinding the sites that we're grinding on. I mean, to keep changing it up every week, I think is a good time. Yeah. So appreciate everyone's support once again. Keep tuning in every week. Tune in on Monday, which is tomorrow, for the Rec Poker podcast. And I will catch you guys next week and listen for my episodes. I'll be on the forums edition of the podcast as well. So we'll catch you guys over there. Good luck. Happy Sunday. See ya.